So we're seeing more and more examples of smart glasses around the market, and as much as we expect to see Google Glass type technology, we're unfortunately mostly getting glasses with speakers attached to them. But this seems to be a nice genre that some enthusiasts are looking into getting, so today I'm here to share with you what I think about the new Hakii Wind. So this smart glass is sent over to me by Hakii for review, and although these were sent over to me, no money has exchanged hands, and this review is based on my honest opinion. So the Hakii Wind retails for about $74 or about 325 Malaysian ringgit. Pretty cheap price for a smart glass in this genre. Keeping in mind that the sound core frames that we checked out previously was priced at almost $200. So if you're interested in getting this smart glass, definitely check out my links below. So the first thing that I noticed when taking these glasses out of the box is the build quality, and these don't feel like they are the toughest or sturdiest glasses out there. I understand that there's a need for them to be light, however, I don't think this is very confident inspiring. So comparing these glasses to a proper cycling glasses like the Oakley Sutro that I have here, you immediately feel the difference in terms of construction, and although the Oakley is light, but it's tough and solidly built, so something to think about. So the entire glasses frame is made of a TR90 nylon material, which in theory is supposed to be a very strong and flexible material, but where I struggle to see the strength is more on the joints of the glasses, since bending it a little bit, I can already hear creaking around the frame. So on one side of the frame, you're gonna get the Hakii branding there, as well as a Lift My Sound hashtag. And around the temples, you're gonna get two speaker grills on each arm. However, only the one facing the ears, which is this top one, is the speaker grill, and the other grill facing down is the microphones. So on the right side, you're gonna get a magnetic charging pins here, so you can easily charge the glasses up. And next to that, you're also gonna see a small LED light that blinks even when music is playing. So from my test, this LED doesn't interfere with you at night, and your peripheral vision won't even pick it up, so that's pretty good. So below the charging ports, you're gonna get two buttons, and honestly, it's funniest integration of controls I've came across, because you're gonna get a V button to increase the volume and another M button to play or pause your media. So if you made the volume too loud while riding your bike, for example, there is no way to reduce them, and you can pull out your assistant by double pressing the M button, but that's just additional steps to control your audio. Intuitively, I will assume that these are volume rockers, and probably there should be another button for play or pause, and you can use the volume buttons to skip tracks. So I think that's a better implementation rather than these two buttons. So the nose pad on the glasses can be easily adjusted, and there is no angle that the adjustment would stop, but I will be careful with them since I'm not too sure if there will be replacement nose pads for sale, but just be careful when adjusting and not to break it. So it's actually a very soft silicone where you can just press it and just adjust it accordingly, and you can also pull it up to fit your nose shape. So that's something very easy to use. And finally, one thing with a rigid plastic glasses like that is that there is no frame adjustability. Since everyone's ear and face is different, the frame needs to be able to adjust. And in this case, you can see if I were to put the glasses on the table. So in this case, you can see if I were to put the glasses on the table, and you can see that there is a wobble and the glasses is not straight. But there is no way for me to adjust that, because this portion here is quite thick and there's no way to tilt it up and down. So adjustability is one issue here, and you can't really get it to sit flat. So the Hakii Wind comes with a pretty weak battery life as well, and playing at a moderate volume, you're only going to get about 3.5 hours of battery. And since these glasses are not the loudest, I find myself hovering at max volume most of the time, and you're realistically going to get about 2 hours or 2.5 hours of battery life. So pretty much a typical short bike ride day out, so I'm not too impressed with the battery life here. Charging them is decent, and you can charge them up pretty quickly at 1.5 hours. So as mentioned before, volume is not the strong suit of these glasses, and a comfortable listening volume for me starts at 60%. Anything below 40% is almost too soft to enjoy, so I'm not sure what's the purpose of that. And at about 80%, it gets decently loud, but if you're using this outdoors, they are not the loudest. Pushing them to 100% is loud, but nowhere near most earbuds that I've tested. But another thing that I noticed at this volume is that the speaker starts to distort, so that's not too good as well. So comparing to its competition, the Hakii Wind is also not very highly spec and comes with only a Bluetooth 5.0 codec with AAC and SBC support. I think for what they are designed to do, it's pretty sufficient and you'll be able to stream music with no problems. But the glasses, just like the Soundcore frames, only comes with IPX4 water resistant rating. So these are pretty much sweat resistant, but considering that these are sports oriented glasses, there are occasions where you'll be caught in the rain with them. And I'm not too sure if IPX4 will survive a good downpour. And apart from that, there is no multi-point connectivity on these glasses. So one nice thing about the Hakii Wind is that Hakii throws in 3 lenses in total for you to swap them around, and you don't need to pay extra for them. In the box, you're going to get a standard sunglasses, which is this one at the back. So this is like a black, grayish sunglasses, suitable for use for hiking or road biking where you get a lot of bright sunlight, since this lens only has a VLT or visible light transmission of 15%. These will not be suitable for trail use where there is a lot of shade and tall trees, so it will be too dark. So the second lens is a transparent lens which has a VLT of about 80% and is very good for eye protection, since these all come with UV 400 protection. So this is for you to use in trails if it's dark out, but it doesn't enhance or give you any benefits in terms of contrast. Finally, another lens that they provide is the Trail Purple lens, which is actually not purple but a grey sunglasses if you look through it, with a purple mirror tint on the outside. But although Hakii says that this is used in rainy, cloudy or foggy environment, Hakii claims it to also be suitable for trail running or mountain biking. Do take note that the VLT here is still 13 to 14%, so it's very dark, and I don't think it's suitable for trail use with lots of trees or dense canopy, so that's something to take note of. But if you cycle or you trail run somewhere open with lots of bright sunlight, then I think this is still pretty good. Also, from a traditional cycling perspective, I'm personally a cyclist, so blue or grey is not the best color for trail or mountain biking use because they don't enhance contrast where you need them the most. It actually darkens the scene quite a lot. So if you look through these glasses, these are grey glasses. They don't enhance any contrast specifically. Whereas the Oakley Sutra that I have here in the Prism Trail Torch lens configuration, you can see if I were to wear this, enhance contrast, and you can see green looks better, brown looks better, and you can see the rocks better. So that's why these are made specifically for mountain biking. So sound quality with the Hakii Wind is pretty basic and flat, but this is typical to any smart glasses. It gives you the ability to play music, and that's about it, and in my humble opinion doesn't deliver anything more than that. So the bass here is nothing to shout about and frankly isn't really quite there. Vocal sounds okay but does crack a little at higher volumes. Similar to the highs, they are not the clearest or crispest, but they do crack and distort at higher volumes. Problem is that these glasses needs to be played at higher volumes, else they are barely audible, but the dilemma here is that when you play them louder, they start to distort and crack. So I'm finding it quite difficult to really like these glasses, especially in the sound quality department. So this is a test to see if the Hakii Wind is a good smart glasses for you to make phone calls. So this is me speaking in a relatively quiet environment, and this is the call quality that you can expect. So what I'm going to do now is to turn on a simulated background noise so you can hear a difference. So now there's a simulated background noise playing in the background, and this is the call quality that you can expect. So what do you think of the call quality? Let me know in the comment section down below. So for me, I would say that these are great sunglasses for use in very bright sunny situations. For trail use, especially if your trails have quite a lot of open skies and very bright sunny situations, they are good just as that. As a speaker or audio product, I think it's pretty subpar, and to me the build quality is quite questionable. So unfortunately, I personally wouldn't recommend getting them, but then again, if you like what you see, definitely check out Hakii's website for more details. So that is it for this review. If you find this video helpful, smash the thumbs up button, share this video everywhere, and if you haven't yet subscribed, do consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next video.